The 20 delta short strangle is an absolute no-brainer over X number of years.
TastyLive and Tastytrade love the Strangle strategy, and I think it's great. Again, all the data backs it up. But the question is there a way to completely automate the process so no matter if you're working, you're busy, you have kids, or whatever it is, you can enter strangles, have it exit for you at 21 days, and have it managed for your take profit and everything like that without you needing to do a thing. Well, that's what started this journey, and I want to show you exactly how I built a way to automate the entire Strangle strategy, even if you hate tech and can't code. So let me show you, because this is awesome. Before we dive in, I want to explain what a strangle strategy is for those who don't know. Simply, you're betting that a stock will stay in between two levels. So the stock stays in between this level, you make money. So as long as it stays in between those two levels, you make money. And what you do is you exit when you get to a 50% take profit. I know that looks terrible. And you also close when you get till 21 days left, which means that when there's 21 days or less left in the trade, then you close it. So the question is, can we automate this? And the answer is now yes. Guys, look, I've been using Tastytrade here, and you can see that over the last, if we change this to the last 30 days, you can see that I've made $2,443 completely automated. I haven't done a thing because of what I just made. Guys, it spent me 7 months of building this to make this so that you guys can do this with ease. Let me show you exactly how to automate a TastyLive strangle strategy. First, I need to click on Create an Auto Trader. Then I need to connect my Tastytrade account, which is super simple. Next, I'm going to create an auto trader, and I want to automate the selling strangle. So again, there's so many things I can do. Like I can do the TastyLive selling puts. I can do a 1-on-1, 1-on-2, selling strangle, selling calls, credit spreads, ratio spreads, etc. But we're going to do the strangle strategy. Now, what they recommend is a 20 delta strangle, and what that means is that they go out 45 days in the future. So our DTE is 45 days, and our deltas are going to be 20 deltas. So if you have a hard time, you're like, Austin, I don't know what they mean when they say 20 delta. Well, don't worry. You just put in 20 here, and they'll do it for you. And it'll pick the perfect strikes at the 20 delta range. Next, you can trade this on futures, SPX, ETFs, etc. They trade it on SPY, so let's do SPY. So now we set this up. SPY selling strangle, 45 days until expiration with 20 delta wide wings. Perfect. Set this up exactly as their data shows. Next, we're going to enter how or to decide how often we want to enter this. Guys, this system is a rules-based system, which means that it will only ever follow your rules, so we need to tell it what to do. So again, let's say that you like the strategy, you do it once a week, and you start to size up your account. You can do it multiple times a week, or even dial it back to once a month, depending on how often. For now, I'll just leave it at once a week on Wednesdays. If you want to enter during red days, you can enable that so that you can kind of take advantage of the counter trend and collect more profit, but let's just keep it simple for this video. Next, take profit and early management. TastyLive, their numbers show you best if you take profit at 50%. So just put in 50 here, and now I'll exit at a 50% profit. And my early management, I'll put in 21 days. This means that I enter at 45 days when there's 45 days until the contract expires. When I get until there's 21 days left or less, then I'll close the trade because I'm putting in 21 days. If I want to change it, I can, but I'm just going to follow the TastyLive stats so that I can have a proven system running based on backtest and based on the numbers they show. We're going to continue. How much money do we want to allocate to this bot? Again, how much money do we want to allow it to trade with based on all the open trades? Well, if you want to set it at 50% of your account, it's pretty much of a safe rule, or you can follow more of the TastyLive approach, which is trade small, trade often, so we can have a smaller amount. Now, let's just set it for $10,000 for now, and we can move on. And so again, we can set it for $10,000, but again, you can change it based on how you want. So right here, if I am selling strangles, this gives me my approximate numbers for this auto trader. It says that each trade will take about $6,500 of buying power, and I'll make, with my 50% stop loss, I will make about a $500 return, which is nice. And based on my risk, I'll lose about $10,000 in the worst case scenario. If you don't understand these settings, if you're new to Tastytrade or TastyLive or options trading in general, you can just read this for an easy explanation of what this auto trader will do for you. Again, you just authorize it and set the auto trader live. Again, you can see here, I've been using this one for the ES 112, and it's made me $15,000 over the last 3 months. Now, why is this? Again, I'm not saying that you can make these same returns because it's the market and I can't promise that. But what I am saying is, guys, option selling is one of the most consistent, most profitable trading strategies around. And if you're able to automate it and regain your time and spend more time with your family and able to actually use a a system step by step where your emotions don't get in the way, you'll see even way more success. So many times you see us as traders, we know what we should do, but we don't because of emotions. But now we can let this system follow a proven method like the TastyLive Strangle and let it run and make us money. So guys, if you want to remove your emotions, if you want to regain your time and automate your option selling, this is the only platform on the internet right now that lets you do it, and in a way that's super duper easy. So you can click the link down below to get started, or go to optionsautotrader.com/start. If you have any questions, let me know down below. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.